Hello guys, welcome back. SimUK here. Wow, did we take a battering in the last one? We were so close to winning that. I really feel like we've been slightly robbed, seeing as how the cannon with a range of about a mile can only see about 10 feet in front of them. But we so nearly had it. I mean, you couldn't have been much closer to getting that win without actually getting the win. So let's just see how our bosses feel about that. Capture of Savannah. The rebels were a tough nut to crack today. Your offensive was repulsed, but the situation was handled by the army. With the assistance of their fresh troops, the town and surrounding areas are now fully under our control. Well, that's lucky, isn't it? We lost 10 reputation for that. We got 13,000 coins, which is not going to be an awful lot to do an awful lot with. But I think it's time we got ourselves some cannons. Have I already bought some cannons? I can't remember. So yes, I do have some 4-pound army brass cannons and some mortars. So what I need to do I need to research the mortar unit and the cannon unit. Right, so we're going to have to spend money on research. Okay then. It's going to be expensive, isn't it? Marine tactics. Logistics. Remote operations. I think this is... oh, that's the supply wagon. That gets access to Marines. Marines could be a huge game changer, couldn't they? Alright. Have I got enough to do both? I do, but then we don't have enough to replenish any of the boats. Let's go to the next stage. See if we get anything back off the side of this. The enemy commander has contacted me and is offering to pay a ransom for safe return of his captured men. Inform the commander that his offer has been accepted and that 155 prisoners will be returned for 542 each, or total. Total, it looks like. Okay. 19th of April 1782, Amsterdam. John Adams, President of the Rebels, secures recognition of the United States as an independent government by the Dutch Republic. During this visit, he also negotiates a loan of 5 million guilders financed by Nicolaas van Stockhorst and Wilhelm Willink. The Dutch being a long-term battle adversary of the British Navy. Guilty by default. Excellent work, Captain. Excellent work. Now I can rest for a few more days without thinking about the story about Reuters, home surrounded by a mob. You have my respect, Captain. We get 2,500 money for that, plus 2 reputation. And, cool. So both of our ships took light damage and they took heavy damage. Okay, that's not too bad. So we've got a lot of these small little missions. And one big mission. Major Jeremy Fisher is a loyal colonist serving at the so-called Continental Army, providing us with important intelligence on the rebels. However, his role was recently revealed and an extraction mission was planned to bring Major Fisher to New York. HMS Blackpool was secretly sent along with a small task force to pick up the Major. It seems that the rebels knew about our plans and set an ambush for our task force. Perhaps they have spies of their own. While you were sailing by the coast of Georgia, an urgent message arrived. The men of HMS Blackpool, along with Major Fisher, are caught in a deadly trap. They have been besieged by rebels at Fisher's house for 2 days now. They are surrounded, suffering heavy losses and running low on ammunition. We need to send some ships to break the siege and help our men, Major Fisher, escape. Okay. So we're going to need some land units for this. We have some Marines at last. Oh, wow. That is going to be expensive. Can I do anything with the reserves? Oh, that brings the price down considerably. 1,152. Well, that's a lot better. All right. So on Whitby, we'll have 2 rows of Marines. Oh, that's going to overload the ship. Really? There's 1,000 men. How is it 778 at the moment? That's weird. All right, how many men can I get on there? 200? 220? Going to cost a lot of cash. So that's nearly 500 men there. Okay, before I do that, I just want to make sure. Yeah, see, I need crew. Do we have any reserves? No, okay. We need some officers. Oh, he's a very good officer, actually. 39. Okay, at least we have a functioning ship. So we can take Chatham and Whitby, and maybe that will be enough to do this. They are Marines, they should be a little bit tougher. If I'm lucky, I can steal some cannons. Oh, we need 4 ships minimum. How am I going to do this then? I haven't got enough money. Right, these guys are close. The HMS Pearl is at least operational. She has some repairs. Then the Alexander is also operational. That'll give us the ships we need. We won't be able to take HMS RR. She'll have to wait. Damn, we lost so many good officers here. This, do you know what? I feel like this is my first playthrough. I'm going to play this entire thing again on the harder level because I keep learning new things. I keep seeing areas where I've made mistakes and where I could have done things to benefit myself a lot more. Just hope we have enough Marines for this. Here we go. Captain, you arrive on time, but there's no time for delay. Land your troops and advance to Fisher's house. The rebels have started another attack and our men can barely hold their ground. Make haste, Captain, and get our men out of that hellhole. Roger that. We'll have you come in there. Have HMS Pearl covering the left-hand side. HMS Alexander covering the left. And Whitby straight down the middle to offload the men. And then the Astarte, who I think has some men on board. I'm not sure. Come down the right-hand side. Get ourselves in a wiggle, please, Chatham. So what are you guys thinking of this game? I'm absolutely, totally engaged in it. I just wish there are a few improvements and enhancements to the land battles. I probably won't try and play on hardcore level until they've introduced those changes, because I feel like it's going to benefit so much more the gameplay experience if I wait for that to actually happen. So I've got HMS Chatham facing inwards. So if I bring her to a stop over here, that should give us some decent coverage down the line there, in case there are any enemy units already in place. Might do the same with Pearl, actually. That way just our guns are trained where I want them. Speed this up a tad because these ships are really slow. Now what I don't want to happen is have any of these ships need to offload their men. I don't want that to happen. We've got some good cannon coverage as we're bringing the crew in. You can see the Astartes much faster. I do find it kind of strange that these ships are so much slower. I mean, I'd quite happily put proper sailors on. A bit too shallow. Okay. Right, let's get them. Oh, there's nobody on the Astarte. I'm sure I put some units on there. Maybe not. Just 2 lots of Marines then. Let's hope that's enough. Yeah, Whitby still has 294 men on board. It's a lot of crew for a ship that sails that slowly, isn't it? Seems quite odd to me. Oh look, they're really pushing in. They're not big numbers though. Come on chaps, we really need this desperately. I wish I'd done more research now. If we had cannons, we'd be laughing. $250 Marines, go, 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 go. 220 Marines, go, 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 go. Hope we don't get into any difficulty along the way. They're doing quite well. They're repelling a few attacks. I didn't give these guys any officers, did I? Okay, so if I can somehow get these Marines into this position. I think what I want to do with these guys is come up here into the trees and then down through that way. Speed things up a bit. Oh gosh. It's like they were expecting us. Oh my gosh, they were expecting us. This is going to be extremely difficult. And once again, I'm going to have to get all the men off the ships to be able to cope with this. Oh, look at this. And cannons. We've been stitched right up here. Try and get a bit of damage on them before we run. And we're going to have to run. I'm half tempted actually to push up the hill and take those cannons. These guys are just going to have to battle on a little bit on their own. We can't do everything. Right, so we've routed them. Captain, you've managed to break the siege, but more rebels are on their way. Retreat to the coast and evacuate your men back to the ships. Their guns can provide supporting fire if the rebels attack your men whilst they're embarking. Oh, really? So I think they're talking about having us mix it up a bit. Come on, boys. How did that bunch of pussy little 140 men take down 220 odd Marines? Was it the cannons? I think it was the cannons that did it. Maybe we don't have bayonets on these. God, yeah, they're taking some serious punishment there. This is a complete failure, I'm happy to say. Major Fisher is routed. Come on, boys, run. Oh yes, we routed them. Good job, Marines. I want those cannons if I can get them. Right, troops. I want you to come up here. Good job. Up you come. Come on, turn these guys away. That's a good job I got the guns trained down this way. I know it's a big ask trying to get those cannons. Very brave men if they can do it. It's a big ask. Wow, they got routed immediately. Seriously. They didn't even try. How are they moving so much faster than us? Whoa, bloody hell. How did he get up there so quick? But come on, cannons. Now this is good. This is good. Because we can come up this side. And these guys can do nothing against the cannons. Come on, you idiots, move. If you don't stand there, they can't then flank you, can they? Major Fisher, I want to come down here and get into that boat. These chaps, I want to take the cannons. Where have the cannons gone? Where did the cannons go? Where did the cannons go? Marines, move your asses. You're not flanked. There's 62 of them. You're Marines. What is wrong with you guys? They're not going to be able to take the artillery, unfortunately. There's too many men there. Alright, let's just get him down the hill. These Marines are so disappointing. I have never been more disappointed in the Marines. It's ridiculous how wussy they're being. Why are you shooting at our men, you absolute imbecile? Exhausted or not, I need you to move. Whoa, what is going on here? Well, that works out in our favour, so I'm not too bothered. Where are you going? Get in the damn boat. Wow, these Marines, I think, are going to have to be very brave. There's lots of cannon fire everywhere, but wow, come on, Major Fisher, make some effort to get in the boat, will you? Why are they moving so slowly? Get in the boat. Yes, run. Get in the boat. Run to the boat. Get in the damn boat. What is going on here? What is going on here? Get in the boat, man. I don't care which boat you get in, just get in a boat. See, look, the Marines got in that boat immediately. Give him a pasting, men. Come on, move. Come on, Marines, get in that boat. I know you're panicking, but if you don't get in the boat, you're going to die. Just get in the boat. Please get in the boat. Come on, you idiots, get in the boat. They're all dead. They're all dead. No! Well, that was a complete disaster. That was so harsh. I don't know why these men won't get in the boat. Well, I know why these men won't get in the boat, but I couldn't understand why the Major wouldn't get in the boat. I might just restart this, you know. Because there was a lot of glitching going on there, and for whatever reason, they just wouldn't get on the boat. Right, Whitby's going to go first. There's no point taking the Astarte. There's nobody on that boat. Yes, we know all about this. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to... I keep forgetting I've got control of the of those units as well, so I'm going to try and do a better job of looking after them. Okay, we'll speed that up a tad. And I think now we know there's cannons up on the hill, we'll come that way. Try and get some sort of protection for the men over there. I hate restarting missions. It feels like I'm cheating. But on this particular occasion, I do kind of feel like we got stitched up quite a bit. Hopefully they can withhold the pressure of those men. Alright, let's have that. Try and get those cannons. I think that can make a huge difference to everything. Quite a few men. We are withholding the majority. That's Major Fisher on the left. So I'm going to make these guys a group and then try and push them out as one, if I can. We can rout these guys, then we can push these guys and get into the trees. That might be a terrible idea, I don't know. Anytime you like, Marines, anytime you like. Maybe I can get these two. If I get these guys to come over here. Oh yeah, that works. We can just get them to rout. We can push. Major Fisher's just going to have to hold off the enemy at the rear a little longer. I don't think there's any good way of doing this. Bit of cover in the trees, not much though. Look at this, 125 militia coming down the hill. Kind of feel like we've got ourselves in a bit of a situation now. Oh no, they're going toe to toe. There's only one way we're going to turn that over, and that's to push in. So I don't know where the cannons are. They're not where they were before. That's actually kind of a good thing. All we can do is try and hold on. Ah, I see the cannons. We need to turn these guys and get onto those cannons. I don't think there's any way we can win this battle. I mean, that's pretty much absolutely not going to happen. What the hell are you doing over here, Pearl? She's run herself aground, the silly bloody idiot. Come on, boys. Focus your attention on the artillery. We're actually doing a lot better than we were first time, I have to say. Come on, there's like hundreds more Marines than there are of these 2nd Georgia Regiment 10th Company. Let's have some shots on them, please. Let's turn them over as quick as possible. Get absolutely trashed here. Captain, you've managed to break the siege, but more rebels are on their way. Retreat, yeah, well, you know, that has been the plan the whole time. These guys are just not turning over, are they? We can get them round the back. Then we've got some possible chance of turning this around. Why are you not shooting at anybody? We've got cannons, but they're not even shooting at the enemy. Maybe I can get them to come up the top here. Oh, look. More rebels. You boys need to run. But these cannons just are not shooting at anyone at all. Right, Major Fisher. You are the reason we are here. So get yourself out and down here now. Come on, Marines. On the move, please. Right, I want these 41 men, if I can, to come down here to protect Major Fisher, if at all possible. Hold the line, Marines. You're very brave. Oh, look, they've got cannons that can shoot. Why can't our cannons shoot? Come on, cannons. At last, a shot from the cannons. Come on, Major Fisher, get down there into this boat. Let's put you in that boat because we know the other boat doesn't work very well. Yeah, I've put the cannon in the wrong place. Let's move. Quick, quick, quick. I think these Marines are not going to make it back to the ships. Run! Run! I'd love to take these cannons with us. I'm not sure it's going to be possible, but I would love to. We've lost the cannons. Come and get into a boat. I can finish the mission or continue my fight. Well, that's interesting because they're not on the boats yet. So great, my cannons are now shooting at my own men. Major Fisher, come get on the boat. Well, you're meant to be running, lads. Move your asses. Alexander, turn your ship so that your cannons are facing the enemy, please. It's HMS Pearl doing all the way over there. Run herself aground. Brilliant. I guess my my command to there's a lot of Marines I want to try and save here. Might not be possible, but at least Major Fisher is actually moving this time. Oh gosh, I wish these guys would run. Should have got them officers. Friendly fire. Why are the cannons so unbelievably inaccurate? Come on, Marines, get out of here. Now, in an ideal world, I'd have them run down the hill here. She can't get off the shallows, it seems like. That's not good. Yes, I'm not surprised you're exhausted. Look. Can they swim to this ship? If I make them run. If I make them run, can they swim to this ship? Don't stand still, you idiots. Okay, so you're freaking out, so run away from the enemy. Speed this up a little bit. Oh my God. I'm trying to keep you alive, men. You're going to have to help a little bit by not keep running at the enemy. Right, so we can issue them a run command, so that'll get them moving a little quicker. Come on, Marines, listen. Listen in. Come on, Marines, pay attention. Don't keep running towards the enemy, you won't keep getting shot. Can they swim that distance to get to the Pearl? I do hope so. The Blackpool has absolutely zero ammo. Where are the shallows? Okay. Come on, we need you to run. So close to getting on the boat. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think they can swim out to the boat, even though the boat's right there. Don't think it's in the game's makeup. Get the ship off the shallows. I don't want to lose the ship as well as the men. Now what will they do? They've been issued the command to get on the boat. Will they swim? Or will they just... what will they do? I don't think they can do it. It's a shame. They're actually freaking out a little bit of the Americans there. Well, do you know what? Let's give them as much chance as we can. But we are going to sail out of port here. In fact, let's finish. We might even get the Marines back. Oh, what? That's cheeky. Captain, rebel ship spotted. Protect the Blackpool and destroy the rebel fleet. Well, would you bloody believe it? Screw the group. Gentlemen, we're now in a sea battle. Full sails. Let's get this running. Get your angry face on. So I want to come across them on the right hand side, so they have to turn into the wind. No, that won't turn them into the wind. That way will turn them into the wind. So I want to come down their left hand side actually. Which is going to make us a little bit slower. But we've got to protect the Blackpool. We're going to put the HMS Pearl with the Blackpool, and hopefully that'll keep her safe. Oh God, I forgot the Whitby isn't actually an attack ship, is it? We can't sail away very fast here. Cannons on. Cannons on. Cannons on. HMS Freedom's an interesting looking ship. HMS Pearl is going to be a bit of a problem. But we're not interested in turning in because of the wind situation. I wish you could pick where you want to hit each of the boats and not just one boat at a time. That would really help things along. Go along the same course and just slow right down. These are annoying little ships, aren't they? Damn, these ships are so slow. The Whitby does have cannons. Well, I didn't realise that. That's the first cruise ship then that we've... Cruise ship. That's the first... it's the first time we've had cannons on a ship with men. So the Whitby might actually be able to take some ships over. Try it. Try and take a mast down. I don't think she's fast enough. Screw it. So, okay, I've been aiming for the rigging. I am hitting it. You can see I am hitting it, but it's just not doing the kind of damage we need it to. And the Whitby is not fast enough to take this ship. The Blackpool should be safe. I'd love to take these ships, but I just don't think we have enough men or ships to do it. HMS Pearl is taking an absolute battering. As is the Osprey. Let's try and focus on the arse end of this. See if we can't ruin their day completely. Freedom is a tough old girl. I'll give her that. Forgotten about the Osprey. The USS Alexander's having a really tough time. No shallows here, that's good. The rudder's gone. That's not going to make their crew very happy. The Alexander's given up. I'm going to bring the November in to try and give us some confidence. This is a massive gamble. We only outnumber her by 30 men. Look at this, the Osprey. Really cheeky, trying to come in and cause trouble right at the last minute. Come on, be nice to take one away with us. That's it, we got one. Can I be really cheeky and take both? That would be quite an ask, wouldn't it? Come on, tank up that arse. happened with this ship? Could we take both? That would be quite an achievement, wouldn't it? Especially seeing as how few men we have right now. I need HMS Pearl to come in and help us with this, I think. She gets caught in the shallows, that would be nice. USS Alexander will be back in a second. And they can just sail home. We'll have HMS Pearl come in though. He could be very helpful. Match her speed. Match her speed. Oh, the November took a bit of a thump in there. I think we've got her. Well, that was a bit of a disastrous mission, but in the end it turned out not too bad. These ships are not the most impressive ships in the game, but they do appear to offer up at least some protection against cannon fire. Ten men holding on for dear life, look. Well, much respect to them. Cut the ties, let's go. Right, gentlemen, I think we're done. Speed things up a little bit. I'm going to sink the Osprey, because the Osprey's been a right cheeky little git from the very beginning. Yes, match her speed. You're not going to, are you? Are you? Yes, you are. I want her to explode. Ideally, I want blood, burning, tears, destruction. Full works. Oh, okay. Then we'll take her. That will do. Well, But for a few bugs on our first attempt, that was quite an interesting mission. But there were definitely units pinging about all over the place. And a few other issues here and there. But we got enough crew to take it over. No, we don't. Look, we've only got one captain. Ah, transfer minimum crew. Cool, that's new. I don't think that was there before. I'm glad they've done that. Right, let's get everybody home. We lost a lot of Marines today. And financially, things have not been great, but oh, the Osprey is sunk, is it? Can I recover the men then? Oh, look! Oh my gosh! Where are the men from this ship then? I bet that goes down as us having lost a ship as well. So where are the men from that ship? Did they all drown? I'm not sure if this is going to work. Got 45 on board that ship. Oh, that's sneaky. Look at the militia. That's very rude. Okay, this is bad. This is very bad. They're not going to get on the ship, are they? It's so annoying. I was hoping I could join them together. They're going to have to fight. That's so harsh. I thought if I gave them enough time, they might be able to join Clunk. Well, this ship's not in great situation either. This one may also sink here. Look how far she's listing. Yep, they're done for. Damn it. Sorry, Marines. That's the end of them. Well, alright, I think we can finish. Victory, total outcome. So they lost 663 infantry, we lost 236. We've done everything we could. Promoted, so the officers did well. We captured 2 cannon, apparently. I don't think we get to keep them, sadly. Well, okay, I need to get access to cannons. This is getting crazy. We've got a little bit of money. We need an officer, really. That's willpower. Willpower is quite important. Patrick Thomas is only young, but do we have any reserves? Oh, that's going to be even more expensive. Repair, 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 repair. Okay, so do we actually get any money for sending these? I can add them to the fleet for quite a high expense. I think we'll keep one and sell one. We'll send that to the Admiralty and we'll keep this one. But the Marines didn't, I mean, to be fair, they were massively outnumbered, but they didn't exactly impress me a huge amount, I've got to say. Oh, that's HMS Royal Request I've just done that for. I meant to do it to this one. So we've got 2 very strong, fully working ships here. A mixture of cannons. We've got the 18-pounder cannon, foundry carronade, super deadly up close, super deadly at range 12-pounder Armstrong guns. HMS Pearl. What we need, the Blackpool. Who's this? Philip Harrison. Dismiss him. The Blackpool has cannons. Or is it the Whitby that had cannons? Yeah, the Whitby has cannons. The Blackpool does not. So I'm going to, rather stupidly perhaps, put all my eggs in one basket. Thing is, the Blackpool has a lot, so I'm going to sell the Astarte. Let's get rid of the Astarte. She's been with us a long time. She's done a fantastic job, but we need something a little more useful at the moment. We've got Maison Santout. Not a bad officer. Not the best in the world, but enough. So the Blackpool has no cannons. The Whitby has cannons. So we can... Theoretically, I'm thinking... If I take those cannons off and we go for the 12-pounder Carron foundry carronades, because they weigh less, we might be able to get more men on here. And these are only effective at short range. Does it show me the detail? Yeah. So it does no damage at all over 500 feet or yards, I imagine. But 250 or closer, she can be deadly. So with that in mind, I don't want to use her to attack ships, but if ships attack her, she can defend herself. We've got 600 weight available to us, so let's get some... get some men on the Whitby. And we can't afford that. 150. Now, ideally, I want them with bayonets. It's a bit cheaper. And he just needs to be really good across the board. I think willpower has got to be the key thing here. Jonathan Morris certainly has the most willpower. Yeah, I'm going to go with Morris. Okay, so not a bad unit of men, 150. We got pennies left in the bank. Ah, the enemy commander has contacted me and is offering to pay a ransom for the safe return of his captured men. That's a few extra pennies in the bank. Intelligence, good job. You secured not only my family and my pile of chests, but also our country's prestige. Thanks to you, men will never meet with... What? Thanks to you, men you will never meet with... Hang on, let me try that for a third time. Thanks to you, men you will never meet will perform their duties better because they know that even when things are at their worst, their country will never abandon them. Thank you again, Captain. Harrison Fisher, Major. So, I think that's it for this particular episode and this particular stage. There's not much else we can do per se. We've got every ship up and running. Every ship is repaired. Finances are low. But yeah, that was not a bad turnaround. After what was a pretty flipping awful start. Put it on crew healing. We have no money for research. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. What a nightmare. What an exciting prospect it was. These missions are hard, and I can see, I mean, looking back, it's so easy in hindsight to see how many mistakes you made. But when you're in the heat of battle, sometimes it's not so easy to recognize. Till next time, take care. Goodbye for now.